one of those evenings where you just had to keep plugging away and hope that one of the chances you created is eventually going to be converted?
Yeah, I think even especially second half there, when the amount of balls going in the box and the amount of headers in the 6-yard box, that you just want someone to really head it with some conviction, and take control of it. And fair play to the players, they kept going. And because while it's 1-0 and you're not scoring, you can lose heart and you can lose confidence, but we kept going. And Bridges put a good ball in, and Henry's managed to put it away.
Go back to the start. They will argue they've scored a very good goal. You will probably ask, why is he in the box on his own, unmarked?
Yeah, like it's too often now we've conceded goals early on. It's poor from our point of view. It's almost in our honesty, we're all trying to go win the ball straight away, and sometimes you've got to go. That's us as well, because we want to get after teams, but sometimes you've got to go, stay calm and keep the ball in front of you and not try to win every ball. And we got overstretched and left people free at the back post, and it was a really poor start from us, and it's something we can't keep doing.
They had opportunities as well, maybe to create more, but players didn't get heads up. Yeah. They made the wrong pass, but you could have been level. Danny Waldron does absolutely everything right. Great pass from Jason Demetriou.
Yeah. Listen, it's one of them. I think Danny's had one as well that he's hit, that's taken a little nick and gone over early on, and then he's great ball by JD, and he saw the keeper coming out, and he's just tried to lift it over him, just didn't have enough pace on it. And they're the chances that you need to go in, and the longer it doesn't, the more confidence it gives them, and that you're susceptible to a counter attack or a break.
What you did in the second half was you got balls in the box for your forwards to feed off, but they couldn't find the target. I don't think the goalkeepers had to make a save from those chances.
No, there's as you say, there's the headers around the 6-yard box that we haven't hit the target with, and made him work. There's so many balls going in there, and loads of ball in around the box as well, that just we talked about, just stay patient and make sure you make the right cross, make the right pass, the right shot at the right time, rather than over rushing it, but the right moments deliver the ball. And I think we've done that enough in terms of the chances we end up getting, but as you say, we didn't work to keep them.
I was going to say, as the game wore on, there was no sense of panic. You kept playing. There was nothing rushed. Your team weren't rushed or hurried about anything they did.
No, I think that's important. Listen, I think when we were sitting them deeper, and they're a danger on the counter. So to stop a counter, you've got to look after the ball, and not force things at the wrong time, because if you do that, you give it away. You're susceptible to that. But the lads stayed calm. And I think it was even times we still forced one or two things that we didn't need to. Just wait for the right opening and make the right decision on a pass.
I thought that the guy that scored the goal for them, Duck, was a pain all night, wasn't he? His hold up playing. But the way they got players joining when you got the ball up to him, it gave your centre halves plenty to think about.
No, it did. And listen, it's I think you can play the game and try and sit off, but we don't. We don't, especially at home. And if they get it right, and they did a number of times, fair play to them and credit to them. They're a good side at what they do, and they play some great football, and they broke very well.
You got your reward though. I'm not sure whether Jack Bridge was crossing or shooting, but Henry Sandak gets in the way and it's in the back of the net. You don't care, do you?
No, I think it was a cross, because there was not enough power on it for it to be a shot, and he's just fed it into a nice area. And it was nice for the forwards to be in between the posts, and sometimes they do too much work and come in wide to try and link, but they should be in between the posts, and that's your reward.
And given the way maybe they look to start to slow things down, given the way you got the goal, you think another 3 or 4 minutes you might have found another one?
Yeah, possibly. I sort of said to the ref, like, come on, look, you know what the keeper's doing. And he said, no, there must be something wrong with him. But there obviously weren't, you know what I mean? But it just breaks up momentum, doesn't it? That's all it's done to, and fair play to them, it works. They fall for it every time.
It's the first draw here since I think the 3rd of December 2022. First point here, but are you thankful for the point in the end, or do you think, well, no, actually a couple might have got away there?
Yeah, I think a bit of both, because we spoke about it Saturday, but when you get to that late stage and it's not going in, you do think it's going to be one of them nights where you're not going to score. So listen, thankful for the point in the end, and move on and look to go again Saturday. Yeah,
6 unbeaten now. No Harry Cardwell tonight?
No, he had a bit of fatigue in his hamstring from a bit of tightness just after the weekend travel and everything, and I think the way he plays as well, he's full throttle, and we just couldn't take that risk. We've got other forwards, and it's their opportunity tonight to go take. And he's our top scorer. He leads the line for us. He's a talisman if you want, but we want someone to grab it with both hands and take their chance with him, but we just couldn't risk him tonight.